Hello Libra, welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nicole. I will be doing a general reading for Libra energy for my collective viewers for the week of June 16th through the 22nd, 2025. Let's see what's in store for Libra. Remember, this is a general reading, so parts of it may not resonate. If you would like to book a personal reading where we look at just your energy and just your questions, you may do so by booking at intuitivegardentarot.org. Also, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me grow and I appreciate it. Okay, Libra, let's dig in. We have the Hermit, the King of Swords, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, and Four of Swords. Okay, right off the bat, no major arcana, no pentacles. And it's kind of swords heavy. So a lot of thoughts, words, air energy, which I'm sure you understand. That's your element. So in the background here, we have the Five of Swords. And this is about winning an argument in some cases. Or for others, it might be walking away from an argument and putting your swords down. So I'm getting to just be mindful, Libra, of where it is you want to put your attention, your thoughts, and your words. And having good boundaries. Some arguments or discussions or debates, I don't mean to focus on arguments per se, but some battle of words or conflict around words, thoughts, ideas are worth seeing through. Sometimes it's necessary. Other times it's not worth your time or energy and worth walking away. So let's see how this plays out in the reading for you, Libra, because I do see the King of Swords coming up and many more swords, so you'll know which way to take this and take it how it resonates for you. So we have the Hermit energy for your energy for this week. And this is really about going within and letting your inner guidance show the way. And he's tapping into his wisdom, his intuition, as well as his knowledge and life experience. And you have a lot of wisdom, this is saying, Libra. And I feel that he's a little tired, actually. He's been dealing with a lot. So with the King of Swords right after this, I feel that it is important to really be mindful again, about where you want to put your mental or verbal energy, and to make sure you're having good boundaries for yourself to maintain your strength and your vitality right now. I'm just feeling a certain heaviness there. And with the Three of Swords at the heart of your reading, with the heart pierced by three swords, there might be some painful stuff that's coming to pass or that you're healing this week. There is a certain element of cleansing an old wound. I'm hearing washing away. Oh, you might be invited to wipe the slate clean. Whether it's in a conversation, a debate, an argument, or that might even be for some of you suggesting to take a break from external information. If the news is really getting to you and weighing heavy on your heart, you might need to not listen for a little bit. It's not irresponsible. It's very important that we all maintain the highest frequency possible, because that does ripple out and that creates the atmospheric frequency for everyone on Earth. So it is not selfish if you're feeling bogged down, discouraged, really heartbroken by what's going on. And if this is touching you directly, not just through the news, my heart goes out to you. I know that not everybody is just watching about hard things that are happening. Some people are experiencing it directly. What I do like is the Ace of Cups at the outcome of this reading. Somehow, look at that hand coming from the clouds, from the heavens, I feel, with that peace. As much as you can tune into your inner peace, you are creating that for everyone. We are creating that for everyone. This is very much about a renewal. And I'm getting that it would be very cleansing to allow yourself to cry, to literally release tears. If you're not a crier or one who can easily tap into the emotions, again, I understand the air energy that is comfortable for you. It might even come out through rigorous exercise, sweat lodge, a sauna, steam, sweat. I'm really getting releasing water and replenishing with water, as well as hold your glass of water, your cup of water, and set it with intentions before you drink it. There is so much information out there, beautiful information about how water, the molecular structure, holds whatever frequency we intend. I've heard many times that we can heal ourselves in a physical or non-physical way by putting our intention into the water we drink. So what I'm getting is to kind of shed some of the old through tears, sweat, and replenish yourself with new intentions, with new love for yourself first and foremost always. And in that, you're actually feeding the seeds of enlightenment. I am so drawn to these tiny little lotus flowers on the bottom here that are floating and growing in the water on these lily pads. Allowing flow is where we grow, and it's where we expand our consciousness. Holding on, protecting, overthinking keeps us stuck, pure and simple. Speaking of holding on, this guy is really holding on to his place. He's defending his truth. He's holding space for himself, and he's holding higher ground. You might feel like you have a lot coming at you. You might even be feeling that, I'm just going to call it like I'm seeing it and feeling it, like others are a little envious of you and perhaps even trying to knock you down a little. But this character is not having that. They know their truth and they're in a much better position. I just feel like his wand is so much bigger and stronger and more fruitful than the other ones coming at him. So if you are getting some flack from your community, others around you, other people's emotions, just try to keep your own space and take as much time alone as you can and need to protect your energy and to protect you right now, what you're creating and what you're building for yourself, the work you're doing, the spiritual work you're doing. It's really important to not abandon that and not not let anyone convince you that there's something wrong with that or selfish or whatever, okay? And with the Four of Swords, reaffirming, highlighting what I just said, this is about reflection and rest, okay? Take time to rest. Take time to rest your thoughts. Take time to reflect, because if we just charge ahead with what we know to be true, sometimes we might miss some things, some important facts, not just even the intuitive stuff. So notice how there are 3 swords on the wall here, and then there's one underneath that's not really known yet. It's not really revealed to this character, resting and reflecting. So by taking time alone and taking time to observe your own thoughts, I think you might see something you haven't seen before, and that's important. That's going to bring stability to your mental state as well as your conversations and communications with others. All right, Libra, let's get an oracle message to tie this together for you. And we have the garden deck that wants to bring your message. So let's see for Libra what the final advice is. If this is resonating with you, Libra, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you would like to book a personal reading, you may do so at intuitivegardentarot.org. All right, Libra, we have transition, abundance, and energy. Okay. Have talked about conserving your energy and making sure you have enough energy through rest. So let's start with transition. This has Cancer energy, which is about your emotions, going deep into your emotions. And that candle here is reminding me of the lantern here. Taking time to illuminate what it is that's underneath your thoughts. That's what he's doing here. Like, what's underneath? So this is what you know, but don't just take it at face value. Oftentimes our words, our interactions, our communication have a deeper motivation. And I feel that by allowing yourself some time to tune into that, that you're going to be able to get yourself out of this energy, okay? Abundance. Who doesn't want that? Grape. And this has Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Okay. There is a lot of Jupiter luck for everyone, especially this week. So I'm inviting you to focus on what really lights your fire, what feels abundant to you, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially. This is a ripe time. And I'm so drawn to this amulet, this necklace. I first saw it like a third eye, so I'm going to go with that. But third eye meaning tuning into your intuition, your feelings here. But there's something about crystals or stones that might help you with what it is that feels abundance to you. And it also might help you with clarity I'm getting, and really expanding what does work for you and what does bring you joy, like I said. So that's kind of specific, but if you have certain crystals or stones or jewelry that you feel drawn to wearing, tune into that, because there's something to that that's helping you align with abundance. And energy with the sun and the Virgo element and the fire is all about where is your energy? Where is your vitality? Certainly there is a lot of energy coming in from the sun. We have had several geomagnetic storms. There is another one due at the end of this week. So there is an abundance of energy, and think about how you want to use that. And I'm pulling back to this Ace of Cups, renewal, self-love, making sure again that you're getting enough rest, enough fluids this week. It seems really important for you. That's going to nourish your energy. And what makes you feel alive, and what's your passion? I'm getting out of this too, like what lights your fire? Just feel like there's something else here that I'm missing. One moment. Yeah, again, there's just an abundance of mental energy, mostly passive in this reading for you, Libra. So it is possible to burn out by overthinking or overanalyzing. So really giving back to yourself and taking time out as needed is going to help you transition into a more abundant energy for the next week is what I'm getting. Stay tuned for a solstice reading. I will be doing a separate solstice reading for the summer solstice because this one is particularly lucky, beneficial, expansion, expanded, expansive is the word I'm looking for. So I'm getting you don't need to expand your mental energy right now, but you might need to expand your flow, your emotional energy, and protect your physical vitality. Okay. I hope that helped, and I look forward to seeing you next time, Libra. Thank you for watching to the end. Take care.